because it's got phenomenal handling. Well, that is when I'm not running into buildings. How's it going, everybody? It is Thunder here, and welcome to part 13 of the Simpsons Hit and Run. Now, as you probably, if you've watched part 12, which you probably may want to do for this part, you may have noticed that every time we picked up all 7 cars in each level, that it's mentioned about unlocking a track. Now, what is that track? What is this track stuff exactly? Well, that's where this bonus game mode comes into play. So let's show it off. Now, every time you get all the cards, you unlock one of these little track areas. Now, of course, because there's 7 levels, there's 7 tracks to unlock when you get all 7 cards. 7, 7, 7. You can also change the track direction and the number of laps from a maximum of 5 to a minimum of just 1. I'm going to be doing 2 for each track just to show off it, because, you know, make it nice and simple. So here's the first track, which of course you get from level 1. You can choose you can choose any of the 5 characters. So for example, I'm going to choose Bart, and you can choose the vehicles I believe that you've unlocked up to the point. The rating of how well they are shows here. So for example, 1 star I think is only by the Duff Truck, so, and then everything else is 2, 3, 4, or 5. So let's go with, or at least should be, because I don't know why this is 3. I'm a little confused, I guess, to be honest. Maybe it just depends on the overall stars, I'm guessing. So let's just go with, say, the 36 Stutz Bearcat. And unfortunately, this is like a 4-player mode, so 4 players could play this. But if it's just you still gotta wait for the timer. So here we go. We get 3 random opponents and 3 random cars, and of course us. Now you could do this like bird's eye, like Super Ivan's like Ivan or whatever, Super Off-Road style, or all those other kinds of games. Or you could just do what I usually do, just press black or whatever button changes the camera on depending on the version of the game you have, and you can just have a view down here. Now, if you press the horn button, which I'm going to wait till I can get a good... God damn it. Well, there goes my win, probably. If you press Y... Well, on the Xbox, it's white. The white button, anyways. Or the left analog stick. You can get a nitrous boost, which is what the glowing light is about. So yeah, I got really screwed over there, unfortunately. You can choose to race again. I'm going to choose not to. And we're going to move on to the second track. Let's just be Homer. And let's go into the... Let's try out the hover bike. So as you can see, yet again, 3 random cars. And as well as a new location. You'll notice that there's some of the characters also choose some traffic vehicles or vehicles only seen at certain times of the game. I don't exactly know how to unlock those ones, even with a certain cheat code that I was debating about it, but I'm going to show it off in the next part. But and also in this mode, you get all these additional camera angles, which can be unlocked with a cheat code for other use, but you can use it everywhere. You can use it all of them without having to enter anything in this mode, which is pretty sweet. So yeah, that was a pretty easy victory because the hover bike is quite quick and quite good. So we're not going to do that again. So let's move on to the third one here. We're going to be Marge, and let's go with what do I want to choose here? Let's go with the Chase sedan. Alright, so of course you get the deal by now. So it looks like we only have 1 traffic vehicle this time. It's Apu in the coffin car. And I think the first 2 didn't actually have any, but this third level shows off that you can actually pick up some, not just some wrenches, but some nitrous things. So if you already use your nitrous, you can pick some more up. I'm gonna try to. I gotta be very careful here because I want to beat Apu here. So, oh, he fell. Oh no! Oh, I don't know if I got it or not. I may have, but we'll find out. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Yeah! Look at that. Managed to just keep the lead there. All right, so let's move on to the next track. This fourth one here, pretty much nearly the same layout as the first one, except some of the corners are slightly different. I'm going to be Apu, and I am going to choose. Let's go with the hover car. And you probably have also been noticing that this part of the game also has this really awful music. It's like much of the soundtrack of this game has been rather pretty good, but when it gets to this mode, it's like, what the hell is this? I don't really know what Radical was thinking for this. It's kind of like how they have like this little nuclear waste section. I was going to try to spin Marge up, but that didn't work out too well. Get a bit of a boost there because I have the nitrous to do so. Come on. Gonna beat you. And there we go. I wanted to make sure I'd save some for the end there, which assured my victory. And I'm smoking. And it looks like Bart didn't even finish. Sucks to be him. Alright, fifth one will be Lisa. And let's go with... Let's choose the curator. Alright. So there's that black Fernie from the Aliens. Again, I'm going to show off how you can actually drive that. Because I did mention it was possible. This one, I kind of like this one quite a bit because it's got that like freeway. It's like it adds like the freeway bit to like a smaller level thing. And what the hell is going on here? Oh, that didn't work out very well. Honestly, should have done 3 laps for these because these tracks are quite short. Oh well. Tell you what, for the last track, we're gonna go all 5 laps just to make a more of a spectacular one. And I'm already smoking. Just trying to cut in on the inside, and that kind of worked, except still getting pushed around here. And the nitrous to assure the win. Oh yeah. And the wrench. Not that I was gonna need it at this point. Oh well. So Homer did not finish this time around. It's kind of like how it keeps the amount of it keeps track of the wins and finishes and all that kind of stuff, which is pretty cool. All right, so the 6th one here, which is actually one of my favorites, I'm gonna go with Bart, and let's choose. What's a vehicle we haven't driven yet? At least as far as my recollection goes. Oh, the clown limo. There's the clown car, but there's also like the clown limo. Alright. So it looks like we're facing just a field of traffic cars. Jeez, and that van got a great start. This is one of my favorites because they mostly love to take that jump and usually they can never make it. Very rarely do they not. And all you hear is just their screaming sounds, which I find quite hilarious sometimes, just hearing it all at once. Oh god. That van is quick for some reason. Go around it. Don't know if anyone fell that time, to be honest. Yep, Marge did. And because I could, Homer fell too. And voila! So far, only the first race because it kind of got screwed over there. That one, Lisa did not finish this time around. So huzzah! So we're not gonna race again, and like I promised, the 7th track is going to have 5 laps total to send it off, and let's be Homer. And just because I can, it's open wheel race car time. Car kind of hit the wall there. They didn't really think of that one very well, did they? Why did the van get such a quick start? Did he use some of the bit of boost? Oh god, you won't normally see that every day, folks. What appears to be a Formula 1 car going over a grid of fire. Tonight on Formula 1 Daredevils, Homer Simpson is a weirdo. I couldn't come up with anything. I'm sorry. I'm terrible with jokes. And let's just... Oh yeah, the thing with one of those camera angles is that it freezes up when you, actually a few more cameras, but which code will show off. But the one with this one here, where it kind of follows like really close and you can kind of zoom it around, it stops in place when you take a jump. I'm not really sure why they decided that. Like, see? I can't see anything because of the camera angle. This one is definitely my favorite. But when it comes, at least for visual looks, but when it comes to actually trying to do these races, you're best off using this one. And we could do this car's very poor durability. I'm on fire. But thankfully your car resets. So you can keep going. And just get through there. Get around. And I'm kind of way out in the lead because this car is just much quicker. Although, to be fair, Apu, I think that's Apu in there. It's a zombie car and he's just sucking. What if Apu was actually a zombie? Maybe that would explain his ridiculous prices at the Quickie Mart. And just like that, finish. Ah, the rear camera's kind of screwed up, so I can't tell if anyone else will finish. I think someone will. No, no one else finished, huh? They all DNF'd simply because this car is just so quick. How about it? Anyways, so I guess I'll do one more just to show it off. Again, let's go to my favorite track, and let's do a reverse for 3 laps, and go with Bart. And just for shits and giggles, because it appears to be the only one with a 1-star overall, let's go with the Duff Truck. So as you can see, it keeps the same camera angle. It just shows the videos facing the other way. Wow, this thing gets off slow, and it steers wide, very wide. Oh. Oh, I managed. That was just enough boost to get me over that jump. Oh, come on, fighting with this wagon here. It's getting in the way. Move. Gotta use a bit of a boost. You led me into it.
This is gonna hurt.
Yeah, this is not a very good vehicle. It's just so slow. Probably why it has 1 star. It's like it's trying to tell you, look, if you use this, you're gonna have a bad time. Just keep going. I was hoping I'd get second, but I think I'm... Oh, wait, he screwed up. Yes! I think I just stole second from the wagon. But this thing was just too slow. Catch up to the surveillance van, which took off quick. Oh, well.
This looks painful.
Even though I had the 2nd best lap out of everybody. So that's pretty interesting. Anyways, so that's going to pretty much cover it for part 13. There's really not much else to show off in that mode, to be perfectly honest. But anyways, part 14, which is going to be the final part, we'll take a look at some cheat codes that are in the game, because cheat codes are fun, right? Well, they used to be fun, but now it's mostly all this DLC crap. Or, but man, we need the old cheat codes again. Anyways, so thank you guys for watching, and take care on YouTube, and OurGame21.com.